Have you ever walked out of a high-stakes board meeting feeling that, even though everyone nodded, no one truly understood the core of the strategy? You spoke, you gave directives, you projected brilliant data on the screen, and yet, nothing changed. In the complex tapestry of leadership, communication is never a one-way street. It is a vital thread that holds the weight of your entire organization. But as executives, we face a dangerous paradox. We are trained extensively on how to speak, how to debate, and how to project confidence. Yet we are left completely illiterate in the other half of the equation, the art of listening. Many leaders make the mistake of thinking that listening is simply keeping quiet while waiting for their turn to speak. That is not communication. That is just a temporary ceasefire. In my book, What AI Says About Leadership Development, we take a deep dive into Michael P. Nichols' research, The Lost Art of Listening, and we uncover an uncomfortable truth. Authentic listening has become a forgotten asset. Today, we are going to humanize your leadership. We will transform your technical notion of listening and elevate it into a masterclass of strategic connection. If you are ready to dismantle the barriers that distort your organization's potential, let's go deep into the inner foundations of authority. Michael P. Nichols offers a profound invitation for the modern executive. We must completely abandon the limited perception that listening is just a passive technical skill. Listening is not a mechanical task. It is an active, dynamic force that requires full participation, undivided attention, and genuine empathy. It is the very foundation upon which solid corporate relationships are built. Think of it as an emotional bridge. Every time you actively listen to a partner, a client, or a team member, you are placing a brick to construct authentic alignment. Nichols describes this process beautifully as a delicate ballet of understanding, a dance where you fully submerge yourself in the experiences and perspectives of the speaker. As an executive leader, you cannot just listen to the raw data or the surface text. You must train yourself to hear the underlying whispers of feelings, the unspoken expectations, and the emotional nuances that shape the personal narratives of your team. By doing this, you raise an altar dedicated to empathy within your leadership. You stop hearing the superficial noise of the marketplace, and you begin to feel the actual emotional pulse of your organization. Active listening transforms a simple conversation into a ceremony of mutual respect. Now let's address a major obstacle in high-level management: our tendency to listen only to respond, rather than to understand. How many times have you found yourself formulating your counter-argument while your manager or colleague is still talking? When you do this, you completely disconnect from reality. You are no longer navigating the conversation. You are trapped inside your own assumptions. Nichols warns us that our own emotions, prejudices, and quick judgments act as heavy veils that distort the true message being sent to us. To clear these veils, a leader must develop the discipline of presence. This means actively deactivating the anticipation trap. When you clear your mind of your own agenda, you create a safe canvas for the other person. You allow yourself to enter the river of their thoughts without the urge to evaluate, criticize, or fix the problem prematurely. True strategic communication requires you to overcome distractions and completely submerge yourself in the speaker's world. Only when the veils of your own ego are removed can a clear, diaphanous, and accurate transmission of strategic goals actually take place. One of the most delicate insights from my research on Nichols' work is that authentic listening serves as a powerful catalyst for free and sincere expression. It is a mutual gift. When a leader offers affectionate, focused listening, they aren't just doing a favor for the employee. They are establishing a sanctuary of listening. In this sanctuary, the speaker feels safe enough to deploy the wings of their true self-expression. They know their thoughts are being received with openness, not judgment. This is where the magic happens. Affectionate listening opens ears, but above all, it opens hearts. When a collaborator feels truly heard, they find a refuge where corporate masks and external defensive layers begin to fade away. The real essence of the individual is revealed, opening the door for deep honesty, innovation, and trust. Furthermore, Nichols points out that in the broader context of human development, this level of attention acts as a therapeutic tool. Providing full presence and deep understanding has a transformative impact on the emotional and psychological health of your workplace culture. It turns the leadership role into a witness of human value, strengthening collaboration in every single sphere of operation. As always, this channel is a research and action laboratory. Theory without execution is useless. Nichols provides us with precise, practical tools to refine our listening skills and build unbreakable connections. This week, I challenge you to implement the Diaphanous Mirror protocol in your next critical one-on-one meeting. It consists of 3 specific steps. Step 1. The canvas of silence. When your team member begins to speak, consciously clear away all physical and mental distractions. Close your laptop, put away your phone, and silence your inner monologue. Commit to being fully present in every single nuance of their discourse. Step 2. Portals of inquiry. Avoid closed questions that only require a yes or no. Instead, use open-ended questions that invite detailed and revealing answers. Ask questions like, how did this specific bottleneck alter your outlook on our deadline? Treat every question as a petal that reveals the blooming of shared understanding. Step 3. Reflection and validation. When they finish speaking, resist the urge to give your solution immediately. First, mirror their words. Repeat and summarize what you just heard. Say, what I gather from your words is that you feel frustrated because the current timeline didn't respect your team's creative process. Is that correct? This is not mechanical repetition. It is a profound validation. You are showing them that their feelings are recognized, accepted, and safe in your hands. Watch how the energy in the room completely shifts when you step into the role of a compassionate and active witness. In conclusion, reclaiming the lost art of listening is the ultimate differentiator for modern executive excellence. By applying these strategic tools, you aren't just refining a communication skill, you are demonstrating profound respect for the human beings driving your vision forward. Deep listening, at the end of the day, is an active commitment to the emotions of the other person. It is an act of understanding that breaks through barriers and transforms information into sustainable success. Don't just manage the noise. Master the connection. This is leadership inside out. I'm Hugo M. Garcia. Decide to lead. Reveal your essence. Impact your world.